Okay, this video is to help show you how to make a graph for the spring force or the Hooke's constant lab or Hooke's law lab. So we have the applied force. Now remember, these values I've made up, so don't copy them. I will know. The applied force is mass, the mass of the hanging masses, times acceleration. Acceleration is 9.81. So I just right now have the applied forces and the average displacement. You're only plotting the applied force against the average displacement, not for each trial. You only ever graph averages. So let's start. We go to Insert, grab a scatter plot, and we're going to right-click this. Right-clicking, oh, this should be 6e-3. Whoops, okay. So actually the way I have this, the data already comes up, but let's pretend like the data doesn't come up. I'll just go to, you right-click your graph, and you go to Select Data, and if you have nothing, I'll just remove this. If you have nothing up, you'll go to Add, and the series name will be Average, I'm going to call this the Spring Constant. Spring Constant. And my x values, I go equals, and I will drag all of the x values, that's the average displacement values. Click, hold, drag all the way down. My series y values, I keep the equal sign, I'll delete everything with the bracket and the 1, and I'll click, drag all the way down, and I hit OK, and OK again, and I have my spring constant, but this graph is not complete. I need to go to axes titles, and trend line. With the trend line, I click this arrow to the right, more options. This format trend line comes up. If it's like this, just click over to these vertical green bars, scroll down to display equation on chart, and right here I can see my spring constant is the slope of this graph. Y equals mx plus b. B is my y-intercept. The slope is the m value. It's 20.232 Newton per meter. The axis title here, I can click. This would be the applied force and include the units, open parentheses, capital N for newtons. Right here, this is the average displacement. And then the units for this are meters. And so I can report this as, I will click this graph, and when I pull it into Word, I go Control Copy. Do not use a snipping tool. Excuse me. You use the Control Copy, Control Paste to put it into the Word document. You can format this to make it look like your own. You can change the color. Red lines, you can change the dots to red lines or red dots, just whatever color you want. You can make it your own. You click the markers here, change the color to red. I do want you to play around with this and to change the colors. Everyone needs to have a different color just to experiment with Excel. Solid line, I want to fill, color fill, let's see. Not line, I want the markers. Here to markers. Okay, I just did the border, so I need to change the fill to solid fill, and I can change it to red. If you go to more colors, you'll see you get this whole color wheel, so you could do pink or bright green. It doesn't matter. You're not printing this. You're just uploading it to turnitin.com. Complete the document with the table. Control paste this graph into the document. No snipping tools, no cheating. And that's it. It should be a short, fun lab. As long as you have everything labeled like this and you choose your own colors for the graph, you'll get a good grade. Thanks for watching and study well.